What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon Showdown today in the 0 use tier and using Sticky Web today. I didn't really make this team around a specific Pokemon trying to feature like one guy, but it's just a Sticky Web team with a couple fun guys that I thought would be fun to use. So let's just go over it real quick and then we'll get into the games. Decided to go with the Vikavolt for our Sticky Web setter. I was gonna go with Levani instead, or initially, but Levani can just get destroyed by like a triple axle from a Sneasel, and the Joe-Tonian one also has heavy duty boots and would just be a really big problem for Sticky Web in general, or because of that. So I decided to go with this instead because this doesn't just get one-shotted with a Focus Sash to that. We're going to take a lot, but we won't get one-shotted. And because of that as well, I wanted to have something that can take a hit from that Sneasel. So we do have the Hisuian Avaloy that does resist ice, being an ice type, but it's just a Focus Sash to Vikavolt. We're going with Modest Nature since I don't know if a Timid Nature really makes a difference. Maybe outspeed a few things, but I think Modest is fine, and we're investing in all of our attack and speed just because we are Focus Sash. So maybe you could go HP, but I think his speed you'll actually be able to outspeed like Sandakan does. I think we are faster than Avalogs with max speed. All the bulky guys like a Whiscash would be faster than the Dunsparce, Electros, Camerupt, Decidueyes. A lot of those things. So the speed does make a difference, but we just got our double stabs and then Energy Ball and Tera Ghost to spin block. And from there we got the Avalugg, like I said. The only thing is that we don't have is rocks, stealth rocks. I wanted rocks on this team, but I ended up not going with them because Recover is pretty nice, and if we're needing this thing to take a hit from something like a Sneasel that has heavy duty boots and outspeeds our entire team even with webs up or other things, I like the idea of Recover on it, and then heavy duty boots would let us always have our sturdy even if hazards are up. So it can Tera Ghost to spin block. I think it's pretty decent. And I was initially going to go with like Orthworm and then maybe a Hitmonlee or Sandslash to get up rocks and Rapid Spin, but just decided to go with this, like I said, not have rocks on the team. Then we got Mismagius. I wanted to have a spin blocker. Ended up going with a Life Orb one just so we can be a little bit more fire off a little bit more stronger of hits. Nasty Plot to boost our special attack, and then Shadow Ball plus Draining Kiss. I like Draining Kiss for the recovery, especially with Nasty Plot. If we're able to like set up versus like a special attacking guy, we have really good special defense, so we could probably take a hit and then heal with Draining Kiss. Otherwise, you could go with Dazzling Gleam, but I like the idea of Life Orb as well, and Draining Kiss kind of negates the Life Orb. And then in the last slot, I was thinking about a coverage move. I was thinking about Destiny Bonds, Taunts, Will-O-Wisp, but Pyroar has both Taunt and Will-O-Wisp, so I don't think we really need those on Mismagius. And Destiny Bond seems cool, but there's nothing like specifically I was thinking it'd be really good against. So I'm just going with Substitute, so we can like use that to dodge Sucker Punches potentially, or sub on a switch, and then go for Shadow Balls or something. Potentially our sub might not get broken by whatever our opponent has too, so just to make us take less damage. And Draining Kiss also synergizes with sub. I'm not 100% sure though, could be something else. Then we got Terra Fairy to boost the Draining Kiss and give us a better defensive type. Then we got Quillfish. I wanted something that could also like come in on like a Decidueye, just because our kind of defog deterring guy doesn't really want to switch into a Decidueye. So Quillfish I thought was pretty good against Decidueye, and also pretty good against or pretty good with the webs. It's got base 85 speed, which is pretty fast, but like with webs, it'll actually be able to outspeed almost everything. It also has priority, which is really nice to have on Sticky Web, so you don't have to outspeed everything. You can hit stuff with priority and finish them off or chip things down that way. And also being a water type is just really nice. We resist fire that way, but we could resist like hits from Floatzel, who could be a Scarfer and outspeed everything, even with webs up that we have here. It could take out a Charizard after some boosts, which Charizard's pretty scary for webs, I thought, because it's immune to sticky webs because it's a flying type. So if we get a Sword Stance up, we could just one-shot this thing with one-shot Charizard with this thing after I think a Sword Stance and Terra Water. Maybe, I don't know if you need Terra Water, but yeah, overall Quillfish is really scary, and I've been seeing it a lot and just been getting destroyed by it a lot myself, so I thought it'd be pretty fun to try. You basically just got your double water moves, one for the power, one for priority, and then you got Gunk Shot for your poison stab, Sword Stance to boost, and then Leftovers plus Intimidate lets us be able to set up on stuff that usually, you know, people might not expect the set up Quillfish, like I haven't a lot, and you could set up on like an Orthworm. You could set up on other defensive guys that hit you for like resisted damage, and then you'll be able to heal with leftovers, drop their attack or whatever with Intimidate, and then Tera Water to boost your water move, of course. Then we got Pyroar. I thought Pyroar was pretty cool as our fire type because it's actually really fast compared to like all of them. Charizard and Typhlosion are at base 100 and we're sitting at 106. So even though Charizard will not be affected by sticky webs, Pyroar will naturally outspeed it. And Typhlosion will be affected by webs, so even if they're Scarf type, Pyroar will outspeed them. And then all the other ones we outspeed. And I decided to go with Throat Spray, so we can basically, I wanted some guys that could just like boost without having to take a turn to boost. So as you'll see, Malamar can do that, but also Pyroar can do that with Throat Spray. So if you click Hyper Voice, you'll do your 90 base power stab Hyper Voice, but then you'll also get +1 attack, +1 special attack. So we'll basically be able to finish something off and then have a choice specs Hyper Voice or Fire Blast the following turn. And also with Tera Normal, Hyper Voice at +1 can OHKO a Charizard and Typhlosion. So I thought that was pretty cool. This thing is just, I think, a pretty strong wall breaker or stall breaker kind of a thing. It also has Taunt and Will-O-Wisp, which are great utility moves. Now Mismagius doesn't need to run those. And it could also give our guys possibly like a way to set up or beat bulkier setup sweepers or set up on stuff that's been burned. Pyroar is really frail though, and it isn't the strongest, even though I've mentioned all those things. I guess it is, what is it? Is it the same special attack as Charizard? And yeah, it is 109 still, so it's as strong as Charizard and Typhlosion. It just doesn't have Eruption like Typhlosion, and then it doesn't have a Flying Stab like Charizard, but still pretty good. Doesn't have Scorching Sands either. Really doesn't have special coverage at all. You can go with Solar Beam with a Power Herb. That could be kind of cool, or Terra Blast, Terra Grass, but I'm more thinking about hitting Charizards and Typhlosions and stuff. Regirock will be annoying. We can burn it though. We have Quillfish too, so Quillfish could set up on Regirock. So yeah, that's Pyroar. And then the last guy, the guy I think I'm most excited about is Malamar. And maybe it doesn't need to be Choice Scarf, but I'm going with the Choice Scarf so that we have ways to outspeed stuff that's unaffected by Sticky Web. So we could outspeed a Jolteon with this thing, or say they have a Scarfer that is affected by Sticky Webs. We'll be able to outspeed them with our Choice Scarf Malamar. Also, if we don't need it, we can switch Haru, which is really nice utility. You could switch Haru onto a bulkier guy, something that doesn't have Sticky Hold, of course. But then we have Knock Off or Stab, and then Superpower plus Terra Blast. Contrary boosts our attack instead of lowering them. When basically, if this Pokemon has a stat raised, it is lowered instead, and vice versa. So Superpower increases our attack and defense, and then with Terra Blast and Terra Stellar, I have this tab open so I don't have to try and explain it, but with Terra Stellar, the Terra type doesn't change the Pokemon's weaknesses and resistances, but gives them a one-time per battle gives a one-time per type per battle boost to moves in a battle and constant Terra raid battles. And then also Terra Blast is always super effective against terrestrialized Pokemon, and it lowers the user's attack and special attack. So this is another way to boost our attack and special attack, and also just lock into a move that is always neutral. It hits super effectively or it hits neutral. It doesn't say that here, but this isn't resisted by anybody, which I thought was kind of cool. Otherwise, you could go Psycho Cut, but Psycho Cut, like, you just hit poison types with it, and if we're boosting our stuff anyways, like, we'll be, I don't know. I think it's a really cool move for Malamar, and I've not used it yet. I'm sure a bunch of people have used it, especially like when it more recently came out. But and something else too, if like they Tera anticipating like a dark move, trying to Tera to respond to that, you're then going to hit them super effectively with Terra Blast. The only thing is we don't lose our typing, so like we still have that fairy weakness, which is annoying, and the 4x bug weakness, but I think it's pretty cool. The only thing is if you use your Tera on somebody else, it's not great, in which case you just kind of want to remember that and maybe switch Haru. I've already forgotten that, and then I'm like, Malamar's not as good anymore. But if I weren't to go Scarf, I was looking back at some Malamar sets I've used before, and actually had used one, this one that I think something like this could be pretty cool. Maybe you'd probably want to go attack instead of HP like I have here, but like Leftovers plus Taunt could be pretty good. With Terra Poison, you're unaffected by Sableye, Will-O-Wisp, and Prankster Encore, stuff like that, because you're a dark type. Something like that could be kind of cool, but I like the idea of Scarf for more speed for the team. But that's it. Hopefully we can get some success with it. I've tested a little bit and it's been pretty fun. So let's get in the games. All right, we got one up against opposing sticky web potentially. And Malamar is insane with that actually, because we get the speed boost from it. So we'll be outspeeding everything with a scarf and a speed boost from Contrary. I really wish we had rocks, but it is what it is. That's something like you need a lot more boost with stuff in order to pick up KOs, but that's all right. I think we definitely want to get up our own webs, and they don't have hazard control. So we could rapid spin their webs away potentially and then keep ours up. I think leading the Vigavolt is fine. Also Miss Magius and Quillfish are both pretty scary. Pyroar, I think it's just gonna have a hard time with the Porygon, but it might be able to do it. I mean, we can taunt, so it's pretty good. Yeah, I think let's just leave it the Vigavolt. Does it have taunt maybe? Let's try and Sticky Web. This thing can be scary if it gets going. Ooh, they're not gonna like this. We're gonna hit them with a Bug Buzz. Go right through that. Yeah, they're dead. Yeah, Vigavolt over Levani. Like, Vigavolt, not only is it a bug electric type with Levitate, which is way better than a grass bug type. It's got Bug Buzz, which can go through subs. Yeah. All right, let's get another one. All right, we got one. Up against opposing Sticky Web, maybe? They also have a Malamar, too. Ooh, this is gonna get hairy. We also could boost their attack with a Quillfish, so that won't be good. Maybe we just go Pyroar and taunt them. But I think they have Avalugg. We have 3 of the same guys. They do have a spinner as well. Actually, double spinner. Now that I look at it. We could lead Pyroar, I was gonna say, and like try and taunt their thing. But I mean, our team does like having the webs. Though we outspeed everything without them, except for Dugtrio. Which is kind of a problem, but Vigavolt can beat their Dugtrio, so... Maybe we just lead with our Vigavolt and not get up webs. Or we do. I mean, locking a superpower with Malamar, if they don't have Tera Ghost, or they've already Tera'd something, superpower could sweep. And we'd have to get Vigavolt out of the way, though. Like, I want to lead Pyroar, but if they lead with Dugtrio, that's not great. I think let's just lead Pyroar. We can switch into Vigavolt if we need to. All right. And I think maybe we just go for the taunt. Or we could just Fire Blast and get up stuff afterwards. Let's just Fire Blast. All right, we missed. And I think they're... Let's see. Do they have to be specs for that? They do have to be specs. Okay, cool. So they're not Sticky Web. Probably. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, Vigavolt comes out, or Dugtrio comes out, so I think we go Vigavolt. Not great that our guy missed, because I think they were dead, as you can see. But that's, you know, part of running Fire Blast for the power. Do we get up webs? I'm scared of the Malamar. And now we have Quillfish and our own Malamar. It's like really not... Could be really bad, but I guess we do have Miss Magius to hit them with the fairy move. I don't think we need Sticky Webs. I think we just attack here. Let's just Energy Ball. All right, this is dead. Okay, cool. So now we just need to get, if their Tera can get gone, if their Tera can get used up, and then maybe break Avalugg's thing, maybe a little damage on Vigavolt, then our Malamar could win. Okay, this comes out. We are sashed, so we definitely just Volt Switch. I think it's worth it, and Dugtrio's gone, which is what this would have been the best versus. Son of a bitch. We're faster. I wonder if they're assault vest. Maybe there's... Would they be specs on this too? I think maybe we have to use up our own Avalug here. Sadly. Well, I'll actually outspeed them. So... That's kind of nice. If we don't miss, I think they're dead. But we could miss. Nothing really wants to come in. Yeah. But now we do know that our Vikavolt is faster than their Clawitzer. I wonder if if they're not max speed, we'll kill them. Cool. That's pretty good. Okay, Kamala. I think this is the only thing Quillfish would want to maybe come in on. So I think we go for it. Or they just U-turn? Oh, they spin? Okay. Kind of want a Swords Dance. But it might be better just to hit them. We've seen no Tera. Oh, wait, no. They did Tera. Oh, okay. So yeah, our Malamar could win. That Rapid Spin did a lot. So that's why I'm thinking maybe we just attack. Kamala also doesn't have good defense. So let's see if maybe we just 2-hit KO them. We can just one-shot them. All right, let's just Swords Dance. Oh, shit. All right, yeah, I wish I attacked there. It is what it is. We're here now. Yeah, I think we just sack this. +2 Aqua Jet. I guess we could have gone Miss Magius. But they could be faster. Actually, yeah, because they just hit us with an Earthquake, that means they're faster than this. So if they're max speed, they could be faster than Miss Magius. So let's just Aqua Jet. Cool. Then we can go Malamar and go for a... I want to go for Superpower, but... I want to go for Tera Blast so that we could hit this for the super effective damage. But I think we have to go for Superpower. Oh, they switched into their own. Okay, that means they might knock us off here. And if they do that, I think we actually could win. Son of a gun! They're Destiny Bonds. And we're dead. Well, our Avalug can kill their Clawitzer still. We do still have a Sash on our Vikavolt as well. I think Vikavolt might kill their Komala. I think we go Avalug because we can kill Clawitzer. If they go Komala, we could switch. And if they go their Avalug, we could kill it. But yeah, they went into this. So then we have to go into this. Then we have to go for the Bug Buzz. I think. Because otherwise we might not kill. And we should be faster than everything with this. So I think we can still win. I think Miss Magius could maybe beat this. And then our Avalug can one-shot this. Actually, if we can get our Miss Magius in, that would be even better. So let's Bug Buzz. Yeah, that's gotta be Assault Vest, right? Vikavolt to Clawitzer. Yeah, 41. Which means I think we should go this and try and kill them. Our Miss Magius probably does not kill this. Yeah, no way. So we have to go this. And Body Press won't kill it. Yeah, we have to hit it with the Mountain Gale. Nice. Now we just have to Body Press. And hopefully Miss Magius can kill them. Good Tera Ghost. I don't think we should, though. Body press. They could be cussed at. Are they? Oh, damn. That one came down to it. That was a really close one. They had a sick team. The dug trio into... They dug trio into the... What did they go into after it? Oh, and then they also had the Malamar to Destiny Bonds. That was sick. I was really hoping our Malamar could do something at the... once we had gotten this one superpower boost. But, yeah. Alright, sweet. We got one. And they got the Diplin, which is a bulky beast. And several bulky other guys. The Dunsparce, Orthworm, they can all be bulky sweepers, kind of. Our webs will be good to have, so then stuff will outspeed like their Toxicroak. Like, it won't be a speed tie, I guess, but at the same time, Coolfish actually won't do nothing to them without quite a bit of boost. Yeah, I mean, cool. Sticky Webs only hits. It's really only relevant versus Toxicroak, and even that, it's like the other stuff. Pyroar, Mismagius, and Malamar already outspeed it, so I guess would Avalugg maybe outspeed it? I don't think it will. And Avalugg will already outspeed these three, so yeah, let's see what happens. I think let's lead Vigable because we can get up webs, fire off a big attack. I mean, we could lead Pyroar, but I'm also kind of scared of this Dunsparce. What if it's just like an offensive one? Let's just lead the Vikabolt. Yeah, we're just gonna go for do we get up webs? I think we do. All right, they missed Toxic, so that tells us that they're not like a Specs of Boom Burst, which is what I was most scared of. So we can just Bug Buzz. Yeah, let's just spam the Bug Buzz. Maybe it would have been better Roost, actually, or I mean, Volt Switch, actually, because we definitely know there's Spadef. Then we can get in the Malamar. Yeah, it might have been better to do that. But I mean, we need to weaken things big time. What's the last move? Body Slam? Could go for the Volt Switch and get in Coolfish. Maybe it's Dragon Tail? I'll just keep Bug Buzzing. I don't know what their last thing is. We get a Spadef drop. Alright, Toxicroak comes in. And they're heavy duty boots. Okay. Well, we go for the Volt Switch. Our Sash will get broken. Or we'll see what they go for. If they go into Jolteon, that's also, I don't think that too big of a deal. We might as well just Bug Buzz again. I don't know. Okay. Boots on this as well. Then we just Bug Buzz. Yeah, I don't think we can switch. Calm Minds. If they keep boosting, we do have the Scarf Malamar and the Coolfish. Alright, Alluring Voice. Yeah, we can just kill him with an Aqua Jet now. I mean, we could really, if we really wanted to, switch into Coolfish, but I think we'll take a lot, so I think we just die. And then we'll go into... do we go Coolfish and Gunk Shot? I mean, Aqua Jet? Or do we go Malamar? Because otherwise, if we go Malamar, we'll reveal that we are Scarfed. But I think it's the better play. And I think we Superpower. So we tell them we're Scarfed, but... Alright, Toxicroak comes out. I think we might 2-hit KO them. Malamar to Toxicroak. We're at +1 right now. Yeah, we will 2-hit KO them. And we are not 2-hit KO'd. I think that's okay. They delve into Diplin. Take 20%. It's not very much. How much will the next one do? +2. We'll do 30%. It's actually not that bad. All right, and then the next one, I think they would recover, or not recover, phase this out, but they could also just stall them all the way out and then Tera. All right, we get possibly the best thing for us. Well, one of the best things. Pyro could have also been pretty good. I do want a rapid spin. Yeah, a Tera Poison. If they Tera Poison and go for Giga Drain, that'd be a little rough, because I don't think we're going to take that very well. But we're definitely not killing either. Yeah. If we SD, we also don't kill. I think we just Gunk Shot. Okay, they Tera Poison. They just recover. They growth. Okay. This is our best way to deal with this. I think it might be Malamar. We just have to get them low. I think Quillfish might die to a growth. At Tera Poison. If we go +2, holy shit, Liquidation does no damage. Do I hard switch into Miss Maggie's and just go for some Shadow Balls? I think that might be the best thing to do. Okay, do they recover? They do. Maybe I should have nasty plotted there instead, because they're now going to heal with the Giga Drain. What are they at? 60? I don't think Malamar is going to kill this. Malamar Tera Poison if we Tera. No, we need them to 30%. You know, maybe Pyro can win. Let's go for a Fire Blast, because I think they're going to Dragon Tail us anyways. All right. Well, it would have been really cool if we went for Hyper Voice. And we also hit, but now we're here. And we go for the Fire Blast. Okay, Avalok. This is also pretty... This is... it's not great, actually. Now I think we have to go back into this, and we die to Giga Drain. Well, we can go into this SD, liquidate, hope for the best. Yeah, we don't do anything. I'm just gonna Mountain Gale and scoop it up. I don't want to show them what we have. Come on, stop flinching. I'm not trying to flinch. All right, then we'll just go for knockoff. Maybe if I went for Hyper Voice on that one turn, we would have done quite a bit, and because they recovered, then we would have been able to get off another one. And then maybe Malamar would have been able to come out and Tera Blast and stuff. But the thing is, like, then they still had Dunsparce, Cram, and Toxicroak. So Toxicroak would have been able to Sucker Punch. Cramorant probably would have died. But Orthworm, like, even if we're at, like, how many boosts do we need in order to do anything? At +1. +2. Yeah, they could have Iron Defense too, right? So probably wouldn't have been able to win, but I was thinking maybe we had Quillfish still, then we would have been able to beat the Orthworm that way, but I don't know. All right, we got one. I'm sorry if you guys can probably hear. For some reason, when I flush our toilet, like, the water runs really loudly. So I pee in between games, then I come back, and then that happens sometimes, which is why sometimes I let the timer run before I start recording again. But sorry if you guys hear that. They got a sick team. They got Prankster this, so not competitive, but they do have Defiant this, so Webs will give that guy a boost. But it will still drop their speed, so... And this is kind of quick, so I think getting up Sticky Webs could be worth it. And they might just get them up as well, which is all right. We do have the Avalug, and they don't have a spinner or defogger, so let's get up Webs. We can take 2 hits, and let's just Volt Switch. And we can even maybe rapid spin with the Avalug. Maybe instead we'll just oh, we could go Malamar and just go for some Tera blasts. Or superpowers, I mean. Kind of funny, they can't hit us with the prankster things because we're a dark type. But they do have a fighting resist here and a fighting resist here, so superpower is not great, which means we'd have to go for Tera Blast, and that's just worse versus Orthworm. So I think we go Quillfish and we just Aqua Jet. We'll see what they go into. We do still have our Sash intact on Vigavolt, and we basically have a Sash on Avalug, so that's good. Jump Luff. What are they gonna do? Let's just go Vigavolt. Protect. Are they Subseed? Could go for the Bug Buzz because it'll probably do plenty. Yeah, let's just do that. And they can switch into this thing, so now I think they're 2-hit KO'd. Yeah, that's pretty good. They probably have Ice Shard though to break our thing. Or they could. But yeah, Vigavolt is insane. It just like Bug Buzz is, it's a bug move, but it down in 0 used, it feels like super strong. And they go back into Jump Luff. So we just Bug Buzz again. Ooh. Okay, that's kind of cool. They have Tailwind. Definitely just Bug Buzz again. Okay, they're still 2-hit KO'd, and now they have one less Tailwind. They're up to something, though. Sticky Webs plus Tailwind. I wonder if they're going to try and get, if like, Meowstic is also screens. Okay, this comes out, gets Defiant. We do a lot, and we're Sashed, so we can survive any hit. And finish them off with another Bug Buzz. I mean, we could Volt Switch. Maybe that'd be better. In case that's a roll. Alright, we finish them off. And they've not Tera'd yet. So that's a thing. We can go Miss Magius, I think. They'd have to hit us with like the prankster thing with Meowstic. But we don't let Orthworm set up, which is what I was most scared of. And then Jump Luff could come back out. But it seems like a support set. So I don't think we have to worry too much. Protect. Wish I nasty plotted there. I think we'll kill a Shadow Ball. Okay, they strength stat, but our attack stat is pretty horrible. Okay, I don't think they're going to be damaging us, so let's just, do we sub or nasty plot? Which is better? Let's sub. They have Energy Ball. Darn it. Well, all right, that'll break our sub if they get that same roll. Let's nasty plot. And they have Infiltrator. Oh man, yeah, I had no reason not to do that, not to just attack. Now I just threw away this thing. Well, I think maybe we just go Avalug and Rapid Spin then. I think this or Vigavolt are kind of the same thing. I guess Vigavolt is slower than Meowstic. So maybe we sack the Vigavolt. Then we'll go this and Rapid Spin. We can take the Energy Ball and get rid of their webs. All right, they protect. Rapid Spin. They've not Tera'd, so they could be a Tera. But we have a Sash, and now we can just kill them. But if we do that, then Orthworm can come out and potentially be pretty scary for us. So maybe we go Pyroar, but we just don't have good bulk. So I'm just gonna Mountain Gale. And we would have 100% killed if we hit. Okay. That's fine. We just, honestly, it's better that it's not in. So now I think we can go into this. And we'll just Fire Blast. This Jump Bluff is doing things. Okay, Meowstic comes out. I think we go for the Hyper Voice. I wonder if it's Prankster. Maybe it's Infiltrator as well. It is Boots. But we are faster. We're not going to KO with Fire Blast based on... Let's just go with Hyper Voice. All right, they are Prankster. Well, we do have a lot of attack now, though. And we just go for the Hyper Voice. Okay. And we should be faster than Earthworm. So we could taunt it. And then we could just go Quillfish and maybe win. Or we just go Quillfish anyways. Do we just go Quillfish? No. Let's just go Quillfish. Sub. This might not have been a good idea, but I did it. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to break through them. Quillfish to Earthworm. Defensive. They have Body Press. See, they're at +2. Yeah, and I'm +2. Yeah, I should have went for Taunt. Yeah. And we're 2-hit KO'd at +6. If we go +6, we're barely breaking their sub. Why do I do these things? I mean, I guess Pyroar could still kill them. Oh, actually, we could just go Malamar. And then Malamar could maybe win. So we just need to break their sub. Actually, Pyroar could kill the Jump Bluff too. We want to switcheroo them into Body Press, and then Miss Magius is immune to that. So, do we Tera Water just so we can break their sub for sure? If we do that, then we're dead to Body Press, so. Then we just Liquidate. What? And they went for Heavy Slam. Okay, they do have Body Press. I was like, you gotta have Body Press. All right, now we go Malamar. Switcheroo. You know, they might sub too. Let's see. Thank God. All right, now we can just do Malamar things. I think we just Tera Fairy, Tera Blast, or Tera Stellar, Tera Blast. I guess getting rid of the... Oh yeah, and they can't Strength Sap us either, which is insane. So... do we even need boosts? I think we do. I think we just do this. Yeah. And now we will be able to hit the Earthworm super effectively. We'll be at +2. They can't Strength Sap us. They can Strength Sap us, but we are stronger now. And we can definitely take an Energy Ball. And we have the leftovers. Nice! Hey, the Malamar got to do something. That was pretty cool. All right, sick. We got one. And not up against Sticky Web this time. Malamar's looking pretty good. For sure. And they do have a Spinner. Sticky Webs, though, would be good for outspeeding these things and Jolteon if they're not heavy duty boots, but they're probably boots. But I think we try and get up the webs if we can. And actually on this, I think we might as well just Volt Switch because this thing's kind of a problem. Though if we don't get up webs now, we might not be able to. And we do have... yeah, Malamar could probably just Oko them, so... It's just... It could also be difficult to keep the webs up because they have the Hitmonchan. But I think we go for the Sticky Webs. Okay, they Sludge Wave. That does a lot. Does that tell us anything? Haunter? Nope. 62%. Yeah, so they could be Scarfed. So I think let's just go for Volt Switch. And then we're gonna have to let this go. Okay, yeah, when they switch up moves. Okay, that's good to know. So we could just go Malamar and kill him with a knockoff. I think that's what we do. We can't kill them with Pyroar if they're Eviolite. Yeah, so I guess Miss Magius could kill them, but they could also Tera. I think Malamar can live a hit anyways. I'd rather not. I don't know. This does tell them we are Scarfed, but they're Sashed. Oh, well, they Nasty Plot. Cool. Well, this actually worked out even better because they definitely didn't expect the Scarf. So, cool. Do we basically sacrifice Miss Magius right now? Because if they go for knockoff, Miss Magius is very dead. We could also actually Tera Ghost with Avalugg, but I wanted to Tera Stellar this maybe. I don't know. Let's try Miss Magius. All right, we're dead. We can go Avalugg and Tera Ghost. I don't think that's that bad. Then Quillfish outspeeds their things. Maybe we'll switch a Ruar Scarf that way. Let's Tera Ghost. Okay. Classic. Yeah, now they can go Quillfish. Son of a bitch. I think they're going Quillfish. I'm gonna recover. I would have gone Quillfish for sure. All right, now we go R's and try an SD. If they don't flip turn, this could be pretty good. Okay, Barbarage. Nice, we can't be poisoned. The only thing is, I don't think we can one-shot the Jolteon without a Tera Water. But if they're not boots, we're faster. So that's a positive thing. But Mesprit, we're also probably not going to be able to kill. All right. I think we go Malamar and maybe Switcheroo. I don't know, though, because that would leave us weaker to Jolteon. I think they might go for the Psychic move, though, so... Maybe they're hazards? They could be. Quillfish to Mesprit. Yeah, we're just dead, so I don't really want to just die. Let's go Malamar. I think this is a rocker. I think it's probably just a Psychic Noise. If it has U-turn too, that's going to do way too much to Malamar. If I knock off, I don't even think we 2-hit KO. If I get rid of our Scarf, then Jolteon's a big problem. This also could be Thunder Wave, though. How much is Malamar going to do to Mesprit? I mean, that's actually pretty good damage. But we are dead to U-turn then. I think we just knock off. Okay. We're not dead to U-turn. We take a lot. But that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, Maba Stiff. I think... Oh, I think we need this for Jolteon. This has a Mach Punch, so we'll need defense boost. We'll need superpower. They could have Stakeout or Guard Dog. I think Guard Dog or Stakeout is what they have most of the time. So they're gonna do more damage if we switch out. But I mean, I think we need to switch out. If we go Pyro, we're dead. Avalugg, we're dead. I think we have to go Quillfish. Let's see. Ooh, and their choice banded. Well, we can go Pyro and Will-O-Wisp. That's got to be choice banded, right? Malamar doesn't kill this, does it? Maba Stiff. No. Yeah. Let's see. Pyroar. At -1. And if we burn them, we wouldn't die. And we're not going to kill them with anything, so... Well, actually, maybe we just attack because we're not going to kill them anyways. Maybe we just Hyper Voice. I think we just have to Hyper Voice. Okay. Then we get the Throat Spray. We have not seen Jolteon's item. There's a chance maybe they're not boots, but they're probably boots. We're dead to Mach Punch. We go Avalugg. And then, you know, we're doubling to Malamar. Hopefully they switch into Quillfish. Now we get an attack raise. Which, I don't know how big of a difference we'll make, actually. I thought this is what would happen, but I'm like, are we dead now? Oh, we're not dead. So we can just go for a big knockoff. Actually, shit. They're Rocky Helmet, so we are dead. I should have doubled into Pyroar, man. Yeah, I should have doubled into the Pyroar. Well, hopefully they're not Helmet. Damn it. All right, now hopefully this is not boots, but it's definitely boots. Even if it isn't. We go Avalugg. And now we recover. Rapid Spin. Recover. I think Avalugg might be able to win, actually. Because if we're going to eventually get enough speed that we're faster than Jolteon. And we're going to be able to kill Mesprit with this. So then we're basically going to have Sturdy. So I think we'll be able to beat what they have. Rapid Spin. Now we're faster than Jolteon. We definitely go for the heals. And yeah, Mountain Gale definitely kills Jolteon. We're not gonna be able to run them out of knockoffs, so I think we just kill with Rapid Spin. Damn, Avalugg's a beast. That should die to Mountain Gale. This should die to Mountain Gale. Unless they Tera Steel. They've already Tera'd. Yeah, so we just do that. Now, oh, and there's Specs or something. So Pyroar is faster. And they've already Tera'd. If they're Flame Orb, though, I think Pyroar would be slower. I think we have to go for Mountain Gale. I've seen people running Flame Orb. I know it's like a random thing, but I think people could run it. So I think we go for the Mountain Gale. Unless Body Press just kills. It doesn't. Thank God. Well, I'm surprised. I didn't think Avalugg would be able to turn it around. That was a pretty good one though. Well, I think for time's sake, that's where we're gonna call it for this one. I had a lot of fun with the team. I want to use it more, honestly. I might, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to move on to something else. I don't want to keep getting the habit of doing 2 videos or trying to use the same team with some different variations frequently like I did with Dockspun. But I really like Sticky Web, and I really liked using these guys. I think I do actually like this Scarf Malamar. It's pretty good. Miss Magius, I think, could maybe be something else. And Pyroar, activating the throat spray is tricky. But Quillfish, Malamar, Avalugg, and Vigavolt, I think I like the way they are. Excuse me, I think it just is the way it is with Pyroar, with throat spray. If I had clicked Hyper Voice versus the Dipplin, that would have been better. And then Miss Magius, obviously, if I didn't, I think both of them I misplayed with a little bit, which is why I'm kind of like, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't know if I changed anything, to be honest, actually, right away. But if you're interested in trying out the team, I'll put a Pokepaste in the description. And yeah, that'll be it. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace.